Have you ever bought something just because it said only two left in stock? Or have you ever been rushed to check out because there was a timer counting down? That feeling of purchasing might seem like it was your own decision, but it wasn't entirely. Scarcity marketing isn't just a normal sales tactic. It is designed to help manipulate consumers by pushing them toward making impulsive and less rational decisions. This works because of well documented psychological biases. One of those biases is FOMO, or the fear of missing out. This makes items feel more valuable than they actually are. Another is loss aversion, which means that we as humans are more motivated to avoid losing something rather than gaining something. According to Robert B. Cialdini, scarcity increases perceived value and causes people to act quickly when something seems limited. This is important because it shows that value isn't always objective. Companies can also shape how we perceive it. So when scarcity is artificially created, our decisions are being influenced in ways that we don't fully control. A study by Agarwal, June, found that when products are presented as scarce, consumers rate them as more desirable, even when the product itself isn't exactly the same. This means companies aren't just responding to demand, they're actually creating it by manipulating perception. You could see this anywhere. Brands use limited product drops that sell out quickly, or websites can use a countdown timer, or online stores show only a few left in messages. These aren't random design choices. They're based on research about how people behave, and the effects are real. Research by Michael Lynn shows that scarcity increases perceived value and leads consumers to make faster and more emotionally driven purchasing decisions. So instead, carefully thinking of a purchase, people are reacting to pressure. And this is reinforced by research. Studies discussed in Harvard Business Review by Samil Gupta show that urgency based promotions can cause consumers to spend less time evaluating alternatives and more time making immediate decisions. Basically, in other words, these strategies are designed to reduce thoughtful decision making. Companies often argue that these tactics simply highlight popularity or demand, but when you look at the psychological and marketing research together, a different picture emerges. These strategies are not just informative, they're actually structured to push consumers into faster, less rational decisions. So, scarcity marketing doesn't just influence what we buy, it manipulates how we think about value and choices. So, the next time you see a countdown timer or a limited stock warning, it's worth asking yourself these following questions. Am I actually choosing this or am I being pushed to choose it? Once you recognize how these tactics work, you start to see that it's not just marketing, it's actually manipulation.